friends. As you can see, this is not my typical kind of video. Lately I've been watching a lot of knitting vlogs and vlog type content, or like hobby type vlog type content. And so this is me experimenting and trying out a new kind of video. This will not interfere with my current upload schedule. I think I'll just, if I do decide to run with these, then I think I'll just keep them to whenever I feel like making one. But I've been really interested in trying out doing something like this, where I just kind of take you along a little bit on my day-to-day and kind of spend some time crafting with me. Not just crafting, but some of the other things that I get up to that kind of fall still under this like cozy hobby umbrella. Long story short, just something that I'm trying out. Today is Tuesday. I am back from a full day in the office pretty much, and so it is pretty late at night already. It's like 8:30 or so. But this is kind of where I get a lot of my knitting time in, is just kind of later at night here. And this is my typical knitting corner on my couch. And so yeah, we'll just kind of see where this goes. I'm thinking that some of the things that I will be working on throughout this week, I'm kind of putting more focus on my Siksik jumper. As for the Anju tank, I do want to work on it more, but I've reached a point where I have messed up somewhere in the pattern and I do not know where. And so it's going to take a little bit of brain power, probably some frogging or some kind of surgery on that to get that back up to speed. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at on that. So I'm anticipating a lot of progress on my Siksik jumper. I have needles coming in for the hat that I'm working on, so those are kinds of some of the things that you can expect me to be working on through this vlog. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Okay, so what's crazy is that I've already reached the part in the pattern where the only thing that I have left to do for the colorwork part of this whole pattern is the squirrels. I've finished all the other motifs. I'm gonna try and show this without slipping anything off my needles, but look how much I've done already, guys. I've been really chugging along on this. Every time I do color work, I forget how much I love doing color work. But I think I definitely want to do some more color work after this. So they're very scrunched up, so you can't see them very well. I guess you can see them here better on the needle, but like you've got these acorns, these little leaves, and this kind of like foursquare flower-ish thing. Then this little section, that little section. And all I have left to do is the squirrels.
moment here. So I finally sat down with my Anju tank. Really, I don't even know where I went wrong. So I'm just sitting here trying to like puzzle out what happened. The issue is that this middle part is supposed to seamlessly, you know, continue the stitch pattern. That I do have the right amount of stitches to do it, but when I get to the end of this section, I end up with the same motif twice in a row. So like, I get that like I'm supposed to flip this somehow, like I did this backwards somehow, but I don't know. The only thing that I can think of that I could even possibly do is like knit it so that instead like these are 2 in a row, but that doesn't look right either. So I don't know. Okay, I just had an epiphany. So I need it to be the other motif, like I just need it to switch. And if I do this, I think like I'll triple check the pattern to make sure that this is not what I was supposed to do all along in the first place. But frogging all this sounds like a nightmare. If I just knit one side flat, like the pattern is flipped, it'll make one longer than the other. I mean, that's the only solution that I can think of right now. So work is done, but I have a couple updates. So I ordered on Amazon, I ordered a cordless nail drill. I used one that one of my friends bought at some point and I fell in love with it. I've wanted my own ever since. It was super cheap. I don't know why I put off getting this for so long, but hopefully it'll make doing my nails a lot faster. So I'm going to plug it in because it has like no charge right now. So I'm going to plug it in. And I also got my size 5 needles that I needed to continue working on the hat for my coworker's mom. So I think I'm going to plug this in, and I still have a little bit of time before I want to start thinking about dinner or anything. So plug this in and then maybe fold my laundry, maybe start on the hat. We'll see what I'm feeling like.
awesome that checked in. So today is Thursday night. I had another work from home day today. And I just got back from my grandma's house. I usually have dinner with my grandma on Thursdays. And I got quite a bit of knitting done there also. So this is kind of what my hat is looking like so far. I've got quite a bit of progress on this. Ta-da! So you can see that the folded brim, it's a permanently folded brim. It's really nice and chunky. This yarn is super soft and squishy. I mentioned it in my previous podcast episode, but this yarn is Capretta by Knit Picks, and I'm holding this double to kind of get like a heavy DK, light worsted-ish gauge for this hat. Very stretchy, very soft, and so I'm just gonna kind of keep working on this. And at the same time, I'm going to be playing some Final Fantasy. I will be playing Dawntrail, but no worries, I will spoiler out or like censor any spoilery. This is still a very new expansion, so I'm sure a lot of people are still playing it, so I'll make sure to keep it spoiler free. I will be playing some Dawntrail, working on this hat during cutscenes, and this is kind of my usual gaming knitting flow. Hi friends, happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. So I did last night troubleshoot my Anjou tank, and I think I have fixed everything, hopefully. So pretty much what I did, which I mentioned earlier, is I did knit one panel back and forth for one more of these pattern repeats, which shifted the pattern over one grid, which meant that with my regular stitch count, I was able to connect it seamlessly in the pattern again, like I was supposed to in the first place. The only thing that did is, you can see there's like a little bump. Where's the bump? So like on this side, which is the side that I did, you can see that there's a little bump where it goes straight for a bit after the increase portion. So I've yet to see how that will affect the final fit. Hopefully it won't make the straps too long. I don't think it will. Like, it really shouldn't, because it is, hold on, I'm dropping stitches here, my goodness. It really shouldn't make too much of a difference for the total length. Because it really is only like one repeat's worth. So hopefully it will all turn out okay. But either way, I'm kind of past the point of no return now, so whatever happens, happens at this point. But I'm just gonna keep knitting on this while listening to some new music. And yeah, that's kind of where we are. So thank you so much for tuning in for this first vlog episode. So if you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing to my channel. Take a moment to leave a like on this video and comment below what you're working on. Until next time, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.